I remember is I had on a plastic little football helmet, and I had a little plastic football, and I remember.
As WrestleMania 41 draws near, the WWE Universe is buzzing with excitement, especially over one of the most intense and personal rivalries in recent memory: Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. The merciless prizefighter Owens will face off against the determined son of wrestling royalty, Cody Rhodes, in a match that promises to go beyond mere championship contention. With years of animosity and deep personal stakes fueling the fire, the battle between these two is poised to be an unforgettable clash. And with rumors swirling about the return of a WWE legend, WrestleMania 41 is set to be a truly electrifying spectacle. Kevin Owens' roots, the rise of Kevin Steen. Before the WWE spotlight found Kevin Owens, he was known as Kevin Steen, a household name on the independent wrestling circuit. It was on the gritty, unforgiving stages of promotions like Ring of Honor, ROH, and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG, where Owens first honed his brutal, no-nonsense style. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Owens didn't conform to the traditional mold. He reinvented what it meant to be a professional wrestler. His fights weren't just about technical prowess. They were an all-out war, a mixture of stiff strikes, brawling, and precision timing. Steen's long-running feud with El Generico, Sami Zayn, would become one of the most celebrated rivalries in indie wrestling history. Their emotional battles, each filled with visceral energy, demonstrated Owens' uncanny ability to weave an intricate story within the squared circle. His matches weren't just fights, they were symphonies of violence, each move meant to captivate and engage the crowd at a deep emotional level. By the time Owens made his mark in WWE, his legacy as Kevin Steen had already been cemented, a testament to his unmatched talent and fierce will to succeed. NXT debut. Kevin Owens rewrites the rules. When Kevin Owens made his NXT debut in 2014, it didn't take long for the WWE Universe to realize they were witnessing the arrival of something special. His first night in the developmental territory set the tone for his entire career. In a shocking moment that would set the stage for one of the most emotionally charged feuds in NXT history, Owens betrayed his former friend Sami Zayn, attacking him during his victory celebration. The audience was stunned. What began as a promising new chapter for Zayn quickly devolved into an all-consuming rivalry with Owens at its center. Owens' cold-hearted betrayal shocked everyone, but it also established him as a force to be reckoned with. His approach to storytelling was unlike anything WWE had seen before. Owens wasn't just a wrestler, he was a master manipulator, a manipulator of both emotions and outcomes. His reign as NXT champion, marked by grueling, brutal encounters, solidified his place as one of the most dominant forces in NXT. By the time he moved to WWE's main roster, Owens had earned a reputation that would follow him into the biggest wrestling promotion in the world. The main roster, Kevin Owens becomes WWE's most dangerous heel. When Kevin Owens made his much-anticipated main roster debut in 2015, he wasted no time in making an impact. The moment he stepped into the ring on Monday Night Raw, Owens launched an all-out verbal and physical assault on one of the biggest stars in WWE, John Cena. This was no polite debut. Owens came out swinging, literally and figuratively, with an unforgettable victory over Cena at Elimination Chamber, instantly positioning himself as one of WWE's most dangerous talents. From that moment on, Owens became a constant presence in WWE, engaged in high-profile feuds with top-tier stars like Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. His wrestling style, combining hard-hitting brawls, technical mastery, and mind games, was a perfect fit for the WWE spotlight. But what truly set Owens apart was his ability to stir the crowd, either riling them up or getting under his opponent's skin with masterful precision. Owens didn't just wrestle, he controlled the narrative, setting the stage for some of the most compelling storylines WWE had seen in years. The road to the Royal Rumble. Owens defends his gold. As the Royal Rumble 2025 approaches, the stakes for Kevin Owens couldn't be higher. With the undisputed WWE Championship on the line in a high-stakes ladder match, Owens finds himself facing one of his fiercest rivals, Cody Rhodes. But for Owens, this match is far more than a defense of his title. It's an opportunity to reaffirm his dominance and show the world why he's one of the top wrestlers of his generation. The ladder match, one of Owens' specialties, offers him the perfect opportunity to use his ruthless, high-impact style to his advantage. However, this battle with Rhodes is deeply personal. The rivalry between these two men goes far beyond just a quest for the championship. For Rhodes, the undisputed WWE Championship represents everything he's fought for: years of struggle, self-doubt, and a desire to finally rise out of the shadow of his legendary father, Dusty Rhodes. On the other hand, Owens has no personal need for validation. Instead, he sees Rhodes' pursuit of the title as an obstacle to his own supremacy. This is a collision of two distinct philosophies: Owens' desire for control and dominance versus Rhodes' drive for redemption and respect. Personal stakes, the heart of the rivalry. As the Royal Rumble match nears, the animosity between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes has reached a boiling point. For Rhodes, capturing the undisputed WWE Championship would represent the culmination of his life's work, a validation of his sacrifices and dreams. For years, he has come close to victory but has always fallen short, and this time, he's determined not to let anything or anyone stand in his way. For Owens, this match is a chance to not only retain his title, but also to continue his reign of terror over WWE. He's more than willing to do whatever it takes to ensure that Rhodes doesn't achieve his dream. The mind games have already begun, with Owens doing everything in his power to get inside Cody's head. Every step forward that Rhodes takes is met with a ruthless shove from Owens, who will stop at nothing to crush his opponent's ambitions. The battle between these two men has become a war for more than just the undisputed championship. It's a fight for pride, legacy, and the future of their careers. This is no ordinary match. It's a personal vendetta that will only grow more intense with each passing day. Shawn Michaels, the shadow over Kevin Owens. While the focus remains on Owens and Rhodes, another storyline has begun to surface, sending shockwaves through the WWE universe. Could WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels make his return to the ring for a dream match with Kevin Owens? For months, Owens has been taunting Michaels, questioning his legacy, and insinuating that the legendary Heartbreak Kid is past his prime. While Michaels has remained behind the scenes as a key figure in WWE, Owens' insults have drawn a line in the sand. Could these provocations eventually lead to one of the most anticipated matches in WWE history? Michaels' smooth, high-flying style is the antithesis of Owens' brutal, hard-hitting approach, which only heightens the intrigue surrounding this potential clash. Fans have long speculated about whether Michaels would be lured back to the ring for one last ride, and Owens' repeated challenges could be the spark that sets the stage for an unforgettable showdown. The contract signing, the final straw. The seeds for a potential Owens versus Michaels match were planted during a recent contract signing for the Royal Rumble. Owens, with his usual sharp tongue, relentlessly taunted Michaels, pushing him closer to a breaking point. In a moment that left the WWE Universe gasping, Michaels unleashed a devastating sweet chin music on Owens, signaling that the legendary star may be ready to step back into the ring for one final match. The crowd's deafening reaction showed just how much the possibility of this match has resonated with fans. Owens' legacy, a new chapter, begins as the Royal Rumble. 2025 approaches. Kevin Owens finds himself at a critical crossroads in his career. Whether he's defending his undisputed WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes or possibly facing a return bout with Shawn Michaels, the future is rife with possibilities. No matter the outcome of his rivalry with Rhodes or the potential dream match with Michaels, one thing is certain: Owens has already solidified his place in WWE history. He has proven time and time again that he is one of the most dangerous and captivating performers of his generation. Whether he continues to dominate WWE or faces new challenges, Kevin Owens' story is far from finished, and the best may still be yet to come. Stone Cold's shocking return, a historic moment reborn. At WrestleMania 38, the WWE Universe was left in stunned disbelief when Stone Cold Steve Austin made his unexpected return to the squared circle. After years of battling serious neck injuries, which forced him to retire from in-ring competition, Austin's return was considered nothing short of a miracle. But on that fateful night in Dallas, Texas, Austin defied all expectations, stepping into the ring for a no-holds-barred match against Kevin Owens. The spectacle was electric, raw, chaotic, and full of the trademark intensity that made Austin a legend. While some believed this would be a one-time event, Owens' relentless taunting has reignited rumors of another epic clash between the two. With the possibility of Austin returning once again to settle an old score with Owens, fans are buzzing with anticipation. Could we see the Texas Rattlesnake slither back into action at WrestleMania 41? Austin vs. Owens, the perfect rematch. A rematch between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 41 isn't just a tantalizing possibility. It feels like a natural continuation of their heated rivalry. Despite being in his late 50s, Austin has kept himself in phenomenal shape, and his passion for the business remains unwavering. He's expressed in past interviews that he would consider one more match if the right opponent and storyline emerged. Given Owens' consistent mockery and disdain for Austin's legacy, this could be the ideal storyline to bring the Rattlesnake back for one final run. Owens, ever the antagonist, has spent years poking fun at Austin, questioning if the legend still has the fire to compete. With the stage set for WrestleMania 41, Austin could use this showdown to prove not only that he's still a dominant force, but also to teach Owens a much-needed lesson in respect. This rivalry, fueled by Austin's desire to protect his legacy and Owens' relentless disrespect, would make for a high-octane emotional battle, one that could transcend nostalgia and showcase a modern-day war of wills. A battle of legacies, the personal stakes between Owens and Austin. What sets this potential rematch apart from other high-profile matches is the deeply personal nature of the rivalry. Kevin Owens is a master at getting under his opponent's skin, and his years of taunting Austin have created a narrative that could boil over in a spectacular way. This isn't just about a match for bragging rights, it's a battle for the very fabric of each man's legacy. Austin, the no-nonsense, hard-hitting legend, would be the perfect foil to Owens' brash, cocky attitude. The personal animosity would give the match an emotional weight, as Owens questions Austin's ability to compete, while the Rattlesnake fights to show that legends never truly fade away. In the end, this contest wouldn't just be about who walks out victorious, it's about who walks out with their legacy intact. Stone Cold's enduring legacy. Why fans still crave his return. There's a reason that Stone Cold Steve Austin's name still echoes in the halls of WWE, despite his long retirement. The Texas Rattlesnake is one of the most influential figures in professional wrestling. His rebellious attitude and unparalleled charisma reshaping the landscape of WWE during the Attitude Era. Austin wasn't just a wrestler, he was a cultural phenomenon. His moments with Vince McMahon and his classic battles against The Rock, Triple H, and others helping define an era. Even after years away from the ring, Austin's presence still commands immense respect. His unforgettable catchphrases, unforgettable moments, and iconic feuds are embedded in the very fabric of WWE history. Fans haven't forgotten his trademark stunner or the deafening Stone Cold chants that still reverberate through arenas. When he returned at WrestleMania 38, it wasn't just a nostalgic trip down memory lane. It was a reminder of the raw magnetism that made Austin a household name. As a result, a potential rematch with Owens wouldn't just be a spectacle, it would be an emotional event, one that taps into the heart of WWE's most loyal fans and brings one of the most iconic figures in wrestling back to the center of the action. John Cena's last ride, passing the torch to Owens. One of the most intriguing potential showdowns on the horizon is a battle between Kevin Owens and John Cena. Cena, a 16-time world champion and a figurehead of WWE's modern era, has been rumored to be considering one final match at WrestleMania 41. The prospect of Cena passing the torch to Owens adds a fascinating dynamic to the matchup, especially considering the history these two men share. It all started in 2015, when Owens made his shocking debut by confronting Cena on Monday Night Raw. From that moment, Owens made it clear that he was ready to challenge the very top of WWE's hierarchy. Cena, the embodiment of WWE's never-give-up ethos, represents everything Owens has defied throughout his career, the ultimate good guy. Owens, in contrast, is a hard-nosed anti-hero who has never been afraid to ruffle feathers. A Cena-Owens encounter would be more than just a match. It would symbolize the passing of the torch to the next generation. For Cena, who has already achieved everything possible in WWE, this could be his swan song. For Owens, this could represent the ultimate moment of validation, as he faces the man who once held the mantle of WWE's top star. Edge versus Owens, a clash of styles in history. Another potential rivalry that could light up WrestleMania 41 is a clash between Kevin Owens and Edge. Edge's return in 2020 after a 9-year hiatus shocked the WWE Universe, and now, with the potential for one more feud on the horizon, the prospect of facing Owens is an intriguing one. Their contrasting styles would create a dynamic that fans haven't seen in a while. Owens, the hard-hitting brawler, would meet Edge, whose combination of technical wrestling and high-flying ability would bring a new dimension to their rivalry. Additionally, both men share Canadian roots, adding an extra layer of intensity to their clash. Given Edge's storied career and Owens' rise as one of WWE's top heels, this rivalry could bring the best out of both competitors, offering a hard-hitting, high-stakes encounter that fans would be eager to witness. Batista's potential return. Powerhouses collide. When it comes to WWE legends returning to the ring, few names carry as much weight as Batista. After his retirement following a historic match against Triple H at WrestleMania 35, Batista has transitioned into a successful career in Hollywood, becoming a global superstar. But now, rumors have surfaced, suggesting that the Animal may be considering a return to the ring for one last match. Should Batista face Kevin Owens, it would set the stage for an all-out brawl between two of the most physically imposing figures in WWE history. Batista's Hollywood star power would be a stark contrast to Owens' blue-collar, gritty approach to wrestling. This battle of raw strength and power would surely result in a hard-hitting contest that fans wouldn't want to miss. The road to WrestleMania 41, the countdown begins. As the road to WrestleMania 41 approaches, one thing is certain: Kevin Owens is on the cusp of one of the most defining moments of his career. Whether he faces Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Edge, or Batista, the stakes couldn't be higher. Each potential opponent brings a unique dynamic to the table, and no matter who Owens faces, it will undoubtedly be a career-defining match. The WWE Universe is watching with bated breath, eagerly awaiting the announcement of Owens' opponent. WrestleMania 41 promises to be one of the most electrifying events in WWE history, with Owens standing at the center of it all. His journey through WWE has been one of resilience, intensity, and determination, and now, he stands ready to prove that he is still the top dog in the company. The countdown to WrestleMania 41 has officially begun, and fans can't wait to see what comes next.